Okay, I've been wanting to save these two heavy hitters for last because I wanted to cover all the others before I come to this. Best Magnum in the game. We have two. We have the Killer 7 right here. Right? And we have the Broken Butterfly right here. Now, with the Killer 7, it has a laser sight. The Magnum doesn't, as far as with the Broken Butterfly. Let's look at the stats. The Killer 7 has that max of 28, ammo capacity of 15, reload 140, fire rate 160 with a precision of 250. It exclusive, however, it has that 5 times critical hit rate. The Broken Butterfly now, it has that power of 27, ammo capacity of 10 with a reload speed of 0.86, fire rate of 133 with a precision of 2. Alright? But it has a firepower of 1.5, so that 27 with that 1.5, overall it'll have a firepower of 40.5. So if you round that up, it's 41. So if you just going straight raw firepower, alright, I'm gonna repeat myself, just straight up raw firepower, you will say Broken Butterfly. Now, if you land your headshots with the Killer 7, the Killer 7 is stronger. Alright? If you land your headshots with the Killer 7 with the laser sight to help you guys out, right? It is slightly stronger than the Broken Butterfly. Now, what you can do, right? I'm going to see if I can find this. If you go into your accessories with Leon, if you have, if I can find it, if you have the gas mask perk on, right? When you have this on, you could automatically lock on people's heads. So it will be easier for you to use the Killer 7 when you land your headshots. For some people, they don't need the gas mask on for Leon. So you could take it off, use the Killer 7, land your headshots, and you'll be all well and good. But if you're not landing your headshots, then the Broken Butterfly is better. Because that at that point, you're just going off of its raw firepower being at 28. Now, even though that 28, you'd be like, oh, 28 is more than the 27, is actually 41 to that 28. With the increase of the 5 times multiplier for the Killer 7, the range could be from 48, 52, 56, 72, depending on the RNG and the crit that you land with your headshots for certain enemies. Of course, they will die, but you will never see the actual number percentage when it comes to damage because remember, RNG, critical hit rate, headshots, all of that stuff gets factored in. So you're talking about an RNG in which, as I said, it could be 50, 42, 60 something, 70, depending on whatever number the game wants to calculate based off of the headshot you land with the Killer 7 with that crazy increase. But the result will remain the same. They're dead. Right? So, the best Magnum in the game, I'm gonna say the Killer 7, because if you land your headshots, you're doing more damage than the Broken Butterfly. But, if you're not landing your headshots, it's gonna be the Broken Butterfly. People will consider the Broken Butterfly nonetheless because of that firepower being at 41. Alright, just going straight up raw firepower. It doesn't matter if they land their headshots, body shots, whatever the case may be. They're doing 41. So they're not trying to deal with that calculation like I was just explaining with the Killer 7. So it's up to you as far as which Magnum you want to roll with. As far as with this game, Killer 7 or Broken Butterfly, it really doesn't matter which one you choose. If you ask me. Because the enemies in the game, considering the firepower being at 28 and then of course the Broken being at 27, you're doing more than enough damage as is. Let's just be honest. But you're doing more than enough damage. But preference, the history, and considering the Broken Butterfly, it's a Magnum. We like our movies. This is old school Magnum classic right here. People like using the Killer 7. What this remind them of? The Terminator. The laser sight. Come on. We already been there. We know. So it still come down to preference. But these Magnums are so close. But at the same time, it's kind of farther apart if you land your headshots with the Killer 7 like I was explaining. So it's up to you how you manage the Killer 7. If you want to make it easier for yourself, like I said, use the gas mask. If you feel confident that you don't need it, fine. Use the Killer 7, land them headshots, have a ball. So that's my take when it comes to the best Magnum in the game. Let me know what you guys think as to which Magnum is the best for you.